Hello. Erika here. Hi, how are you? I hope you're doing great. I wanted to talk about how I got to this point and in my artistic career. I'm a watercolor illustrator, painter, and I teach how to watercolor paint as well. And it's currently 2025. It is summer 2025. And 5 years ago, I made the leap completely from corporate, where I worked for probably I think 21 years. I love telecommunications. I love tech. But I went, and there was always a part of me that is artistic, and I just felt like I was straddling both worlds for the longest time. And I didn't know how to pursue what I wanted, what was in my heart. And I knew I'd have regrets, like just never going for it. So I hemmed and I hawed for a very long time. And then eventually I was like, okay, this is the time. I was a mom of I was a new mom of two little girls at the time. Now they're older pumpkins, but I digress. So yeah, I was just like, oh my gosh, what does this mean? How can I do this? Is it even possible? Like, I should have been super risky before having kids, like, right? I was really into, the track, like, this is the track. And, but I needed to listen to my heart, and I did it. And so I eventually had my quit day, late September 2019. And so did that. But I wouldn't have not been able to do that if it wasn't for my business coaches, my creative coaches of unboring business coaching called Wandering Aimfully with Jason and Caroline Zook. They are incredible, and they just gave a whole new perspective to me on creating a life that you love, creating a life that is what you like first, and then the work fits into it. Not trading your hours for dollars, thinking outside the box, working digitally, having things just not so linear, not so clear cut. The things are okay to go into a spiral. To go not linear in a linear fashion, basically, and just like a corporate ladder. I was so used to a corporate ladder. You start here on the bottom, on the first floor, you go to the second, you go to this, and entry level and things like that. You got to pay your dues and stuff. And that's not necessarily the case in this other landscape of entrepreneurship, creative entrepreneurship. So, if you really want to focus on emails, they've got you with email, with coaching all about emails. Or if you don't even know what business you could possibly do because you feel like, what can you even offer? And since you're so used to a track, you feel like you can't pursue something, or that what you have to say doesn't have as much value because you don't have a degree in such and such, or you don't have a certification in such and such. And giving insight into that and letting me realize that no, actually, you know this, you know that, you know this, and you can present it in this way, and you don't have any roadblocks besides yourself. So I absolutely love them, and they are closing this chapter of Wandering Aimfully. I have been promoting and just supporting, and I love this program. And it's business coaching where they go over everything you could possibly need to pursue what you want to pursue. Basically, there's emails, there's branding, there's Notion, or now they're really focused on AI, so many things, and just how you can present yourself, how you can make, like, if you want a membership, how you can talk about that and break that down, and actually how you can build a course, how you can have engagement when you are actually presenting your materials, like all that kind of stuff. They talk about it, and they're just no nonsense and take away the mystery, and just, I love them so much. And it's like, business doesn't have to be boring, business doesn't have to be a certain way, that we have to show up. They talk to everyone, and I love that aspect of them. So Caroline and Jason Zook, they're incredible. They're online business coaching. is called Wandering Aimfully, and they are closing that chapter. They're pursuing other things, but this is the last time that they're going to open the doors for it. And I just wanted to take a moment to share that I wouldn't be where I am if it wasn't for them. I use their insight pretty much every day when I need to show up, how I want to show up, feeling that I don't need to be perfect in order to do so. My confidence has just grown and soared, and just my perspective on everything, where it's just like what consistency looks like. Consistency doesn't look like showing up perfectly every day. Consistency shows up at 50% one day, 75% another, 99.9% another, maybe even 2% another day. You are still showing up though, so you're consistent, and it's true. And yeah, they're just incredible, and they've helped me immensely with sending out emails, with communicating what I want to do, understanding my passion and how that connects to others, the things that truly are important to me. And I can't believe my life right now. Like, it's summer. I'm here. This is time that I would probably be commuting. Actually, I probably wouldn't even be off work until a half hour, an hour after this, with travel time and stuff. I'm at home. I am just able to reach out. I connect on Zoom. I connect via my emails, like I said. Social media isn't as scary, just like feeling like, what do I even have to contribute? They've really shown me what's possible, and I really feel like if there's anything, any inkling in your heart that you want to do more, because especially in this climate, and it's been like this for a while, having all your eggs in one basket, I truly feel isn't really an option anymore. You need to, as I've grown up in the generation of, you go to high school, you go to college, you get a degree, and you're good. You get a degree, you say what you want to do, you follow that track, and then you might not really like your life Monday through Friday. Fine, it is what it is. You enjoy your life on the weekends, because who enjoys their job? Like, whatever, suck it up. That's what everyone deals with, and then you retire and you've had a good life. I don't, and loyalty above all else, just be a good little worker bee, and you'll eventually get tapped, and you will go up higher on the ranks, on the ladder, in corporate and things like that. And I don't think that's true to life right now. I really feel like you need to present yourself, do your best job in that setting, but you need to have something else. And before, that was like scoffed at. If you had something else, it was just like, well, you don't really like to be here then if you have something else. I don't think that's the case. I think that's a necessity now. So even if you're happy in your 9 to 5, I'm not pro, jump, leave, do whatever, and just see what happens. Absolutely not. Like, stay where you are. But this gives you more insight to learn right alongside with what you're doing, and to make a more informed decision. And if you want to pursue something else, you can. Things can look totally different. You can have a 9 to 5, but you can also have like a 6 to 8, where you work on what you really like, and you can make that physical product or make that digital product and sell that and get money on the side, and help build your future into what you want, instead of just, I can only focus on this one bucket. I work for this company. I do this for my 9 to 5, and that's it. And I'm just loyal. And if anything happens, there goes your whole basket. So I really love them. I highly suggest you check them out. This is the last time they're going to launch this ever. And it's a sad end of a chapter. I love it. I mean, when you're in it, you get access to everything they have ever created, and everything they ever will create. and they're moving their focus into AI and like digital products in a whole new way. But they are still, supportive in what you are doing, what they've already presented in the past. They support that, so you'll get access to them. We have business coaching. We've had business coaching once a month, every month, and it's so much fun because it's just a cool community of like-minded people who are just like creative, outside of the box, from like dementia, focused on dementia, using art to help patients with dementia connect and just have fulfilling lives through art. And then it's just, I can't say enough about every little pocket of what people are doing. The person that I followed, that I found Wayne through, she does digital planners, and now she's been so successful that she's moved from the States to Portugal, and like the Wayne coaches, Jason and Caroline, have moved to Portugal, and it's just, they're making their wildest dreams come true and taking us along for the ride. So I highly recommend it. It's a wonderful opportunity, and once you're in, and you get to be supported and get whatever they have in the future. And I absolutely love them. I use these resources every day, truly. So you can learn more. I have the link. I think it's wanderingaimfully.com/join. And if you join with my link, I only support things that I truly, truly love and use and recommend. I am an affiliate. I do get some, benefit, but no additional cost to you. And I only recommend things that I absolutely love, and this has helped me immensely. There's so many things that I had no idea about business until I learned from them, and now I see it all around me, and I'm like, oh, I get it now. Like I understand that person's ads, that person's marketing, or their strategy, or like how they're communicating, how they're getting me to this point to get me onto their list, so I can be in their environment, and be a part of what they have going on, instead of constantly just social media, which you have with your newsletter, things like that. That's actually yours, and that's what's important. So I dig them. I dig them a lot, and I think you will too. So I just wanted to share that, and I hope you're having a great day, and I will talk to you later. Bye.